in mineral oil and gas resources, laws and policies are important because they create the foundation on which governments can manage and exploit the resources. But when it comes to the specifics, laws and policies are not enough. Each deposit, each investment must be licensed based on its own unique economic conditions. And this is where negotiations come in. My own take on negotiations is this. If you don't know where you want to go, any road will take you there. Therefore, unless governments are very clear and have a sense of where they want to end up when the resources have been depleted, any negotiation outcome may seem the right one, or for that matter, may appear not to be the right one. The key is to have a clear sense of a national goal with respect to what every country wants to do with its natural resources. This is the foundation of everything else. Without a clear vision of what the desired outcomes are from an exploitation of a country's mineral, oil, and gas resources are, then negotiations take place in a vacuum. This sense of direction, this sense of purpose, this clarity of mission enables governments to do several things. The first is that, based on the national goal, the national vision, the government of the day is able to say to the negotiating team, this is your mandate. And this mandate is embedded in a fundamental understanding of desired long-term outcomes. Otherwise, it's the minister's discretion. Otherwise, it's the party of today's discretion. However, a country's minerals are above and beyond a minister or the ruling party. Here is something else. With a clear sense of purpose, a country knows upfront what are non-negotiables and what are deal breakers. It isn't left to any one person to discuss. So that, to me, is an important point of departure. There's something else that is critical in negotiating with investors. It is knowing the resource upon which you are negotiating. By this I mean, every oil, gas, or mineral deposit is unique. And unless a government's negotiating team understands fully the economic magnitude of the deposit, and that means, first, just how much is on the ground in physical and economic terms. Secondly, the quality of what is on the ground. Physically, how difficult or easy is it to access and extract it? And third, what kind of infrastructure is necessary to not just extract it, but also to transport it to the markets? These elements comprise the economics of the deposit, and therefore they determine what the balance is that can reasonably be expected to accrue to the state and to accrue to the investor without eroding value.